it is Sammy from the future here, popping in to explain a little bit about what's going on if you don't know. This is going to be a video of my Coolsculpting experience with LaserAway. Now, if you don't know what Coolsculpting is, because I didn't really explain it in the video, or the vlog, the video, whatever, it is basically a treatment that you get done that is purely like cosmetic, and it sucks your fat into this machine, it cools it down, freezes it like to -11 degrees, I believe, or something like that, some really cold temperature, and then over the next couple months your fat basically dissolves. It's not meant to be like a weight loss thing, so if you weigh like 500 pounds, you can't go into LaserAway and expect to come out like looking like me. It's more of like a way to target specific areas of fat to get rid of them that are just stubborn and won't go away. So this is part 1 of this series, which is my experience at LaserAway, because this is a mother-daughter special 2-part series. I know. Goals, family goals. LaserAway contacted me a while ago and they asked me if I wanted to get anything done, and I immediately thought of my mom. So I was like, hey, can my mom do it as well? And they were like, yes, because they are awesome people. So me and my mom trekked our way up to Phoenix, which is the closest LaserAway to us. It's about a 2.5-hour drive, so it was a far drive, but I could tell you, spoiler alert, it was worth it. And we went to our consultation.
That's the one that we saw online that we were like, that's...
So at the consultation, which you basically have to go to before you get anything done because they have to look at you and make sure you're eligible, we found out that I am eligible, have the right type of fat on my body that it would be most effective on, and my mom did not have the right amount of fat on her body for LaserAway, so she settled for the next thing in which she wanted, which was Botox, but that will all be in tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that. Next, onto my consultation. So if you are going to be going into a consultation for Coolsculpting, at least at LaserAway, they make you change into like a weird grandma towel, like the kind of towel they give you at like a public spa that's like Velcro. It was weird. You're allowed to have like your underwear and stuff on underneath it. It was just super weird because like I've never even gotten that naked at like a doctor's office, so it was like, it was super weird for me, but they made it feel super comfortable.
Because I have look at this. Look at my mom. She looks good and good too.
Oh my god, I'm so pale compared to you.
They basically come in and they like squeeze your fat in all places and see where you're eligible. I was eligible on most spots on my body in which they could do the Coolsculpting, but I chose my lower abdomen right here because if you guys do not know, I will put a picture on screen here. I used to be really fat and I lost a bunch of weight, and that is just the one area on my body that I'm like still struggling with to this day to get rid of.
We just finished our pre-thing consultation, and now we're done. It was really easy. It was weird, but it was easy. Okay, so we just got done there, and we found out that I am a candidate for the Coolsculpting on basically any place I could want it. I'm not sure where I'm gonna get it done yet. And Mom is going to be getting Botox in her like crow's feet outer corners of her eyeballs.
That's it. That's it.
I mean, it's gonna be cool. You guys get to see what that's like. I don't really know what that's gonna be like, but yeah. This is a really fancy shopping center.
I like this. These chairs look like trees. Look at them.
They look like they have those chairs at the boba place.
So with our consultation complete, we could now move on to our treatment, which we scheduled for another day.
Good morning, guys. It is around 11 a.m. Me and my mom are going to get Coolsculpted today. Well, I'm getting Coolsculpting. She's getting something else done, which will be in the part 2 of this video, which I'm uploading tomorrow. But yeah, we are going all the way to Phoenix, actually Scottsdale to be specific, to get this done. So we have a wee bit of a drive ahead of us, but it should be fun. Right now I'm currently at a McDonald's because my mom is getting a coffee, so off to a good start. And yeah, I'll check back in a little bit, probably once we get to Scottsdale.
25.
No, that's Tesla. You can't hot bar there.
That would have been fantastic.
We just got to LaserAway. We're trying to find a parking spot and then we're gonna go in. Before I go in, Mom, I want to get a video of you, like for your before, because yours is gonna be instant.
Oh, are we going the wrong way?
No.
The staff at the LaserAway that I went to were so nice. Like, they were literally the nicest girls I've ever met in my life. Hello, if you're watching this. After my treatment was done, we like sat in the lobby and talked for like literally 2 hours. So they were super awesome, super amazing.
Here's Mom's before.
I went in, it was super fast. They sat me down in this bed and I had to change into some lovely little shorts, and basically anything you didn't want to get super sticky, you had to take off, which I was like, oh, I don't care if my clothes get sticky. It was so sticky. It was like my whole body was covered in maple syrup. So definitely take your clothes off, because I had to walk around Phoenix for like 8 hours afterwards feeling like I had maple syrup on my pants and my shirt. So definitely do not wear like clothes that you don't mind getting sticky. It came off in the wash, but still I was so sticky. Oh my gosh. They're great. Love
So
them.
you want me to film it when they're putting it on?
Would you say you're about 20 pounds of your weight? For sure, definitely. There.
Okay, thank you. You look good in there. Yeah, Red? Yeah.
Just the first day, and then the next couple of days, like, but it's really easy to talk.
I went into this thinking it was going to be the most painful thing in the world. I had psyched myself up so much that like this was going to hurt so bad, because there were a lot of people online that were like, oh my god, it felt like freaking childbirth. And I can definitely say it was not painful at all. Like, I expected it to be like really painful, but if you've ever had like a sunburn, the actual machine on your stomach just feels like you got like a really bad sunburn, and it's like you're taking a cold shower. So it just feels like a stinging, but I wouldn't necessarily call it pain, because there wasn't any point where I was like, ow, ooh, ah. I was kind of just like, yeah, I feel it. But like, it wasn't like an uncomfortable pain. My mom said it probably feels like getting a tattoo.
After about like the 9-10 minute mark, you want to feel it. Okay. Yeah, breathe.
Where's your phone? What time is it?
Yeah.
It's under here?
Yeah. Down there.
It's so cold, it's hot. It feels like I'm being hurt a lot.
Oh, it does.
Like piercing pain. Like we're getting your ears pierced. It's not like I'm gonna
Or
die.
like a tattoo.
Yeah, like a tattoo. It just feels like I have a really bad sunburn and someone is slapping it. So I have the Coolsculpting machine on my stomach right now, and it feels like a sunburn, but like a really bad sunburn. It's honestly not like the worst. I was hyping myself up for it way more than it actually is. It's not that bad. I have to do it twice, which is a little scary, but like it's not that bad. I like it. It's like a dull pain, and it's supposed to go away in like 5 minutes, so I'll check back in 5 minutes and tell you guys how it feels. Okay, my mom is filming, so it's not gonna be the best, but it's been 10 minutes, and it definitely isn't like burning as much, but I can definitely still feel it. They like to say like, oh, you won't be able to feel it, but you can still feel it, but it's not pain. It's just like, it feels like there's something on you. Like, if you hurt your like knee and you put an ice pack on it, it kind of feels like that. Like you just have something on you. It's fine, it doesn't hurt at all. Yeah, we're good.
It's like a repetitive pain, so it's not like a like stomach ache pain. You know, I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't hurt. So I did 2 applicators of the large applicators, one on each side of my stomach that overlapped in the middle. So that was 2 45-minute treatments, which clearly took a long time, but it was super relaxing. I just laid there on my phone in the bed with like a blanket on. It was super cool. Then came time to remove them. I was terrified. I was like closing my eyes. I was like, oh my god, I don't want to see what my stomach looks like, because a lot of people online are like, oh, it's the worst part when you see your stomach. I saw my stomach. It just looked like my stomach, but it was like really red, because like obviously it was just frozen like a popsicle for 45 minutes. But it was fine. Next, the massage. Everyone says that the massage is the most painful part and that it makes them like queasy. I saw one girl did a video where she said she threw up from it because it was so painful. I was laughing because it tickled, like it wasn't that bad. I do not have that high of a pain tolerance at all. I don't know how to describe my pain tolerance. Like if I get my ears pierced, like it doesn't hurt at all. Like piercings to me are like fun, like that doesn't hurt. So I have a higher pain tolerance than like, I don't know, a baby, but like on the other hand, like if I get a paper cut, I'm like whining about it for like 3 days. I don't have the high of a pain tolerance, but I don't have a low pain tolerance either, but it seriously was like, it was uncomfortable. Like don't get me wrong, I wouldn't like be like, ooh, it felt good. But it wasn't like, oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna die right now. It was just like, you know, it felt like someone was taking their knuckles and rubbing them into my stomach like this over and over and over, which wasn't honestly that bad, just mild discomfort. And now we are to where I am right now. I don't really feel comfortable showing you guys a before and after of my stomach just because I'm very modest in general, so I don't really like to show my body that much on the internet, except for like the odd bikini selfie on Instagram like once a year. So I'm not gonna show you a before and after. Plus it has only been a little bit over 2.5 weeks since I got the procedure done, and it does take like 1 to 2 months for you to see results. But let me just talk about the past 2.5 weeks, give you guys some like what you can expect. So afterwards, I went shopping at Goodwill because I went on a Saturday, and Saturday it was the 50% off at all Goodwills thing. And I was in Scottsdale, which is like a rich people neighborhood. So I went to a bunch of Goodwills. I bought a table, it's sitting right there, it's super cute. I also went and got sushi right afterwards. So it was great. Everything was fine, I didn't feel weird. My whole stomach was completely numb. And to this day, right now, if I like rub my stomach where the applicators were like on the sides of my body, it's still completely numb. Like I can feel myself rubbing it, but only because my fingertips can feel my stomach. My stomach can't feel my fingertips, which is super weird. Like I did a workout this morning and I did some jumping jacks and I could feel the front part of my stomach like jiggling. We're getting real right now. My stomach jiggles when I do jumping jacks. But I couldn't feel the sides jiggling, and it's so weird. It feels like your stomach isn't a part of your body, which is like so weird, but it's like nothing. You don't really notice it if you wear high-waisted pants that just like press up against your stomach. I only really notice it when I like take my pants off to like take a shower and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't feel my stomach. But now 2.5 weeks later, I can't say if it's really done anything. I can say that one side of my stomach does look a little bit smaller than the other side, but I don't know if that's just due to the fact that one side of my stomach is still swollen from the procedure. I did have a tiny bit of bruising on this side of my stomach, just right where when we were putting on the applicator, I wasn't sitting up correctly in the chair and it took a couple tries to get it to suck on, and it was hitting up against my hip bone when she was trying to put it on. So I have a bruise right there where the applicator was like really tight on my stomach because I didn't have a lot to like suck in right there. But other than that, there's no like after like lookingness on my stomach. So overall, would I recommend Coolsculpting? Yes, if it is something that you are looking into and you have the money to spend, I would recommend it. If you are someone who wants like instant results and wants to be like super skinny like right when they walk out of the clinic, I would not recommend it, just because that's not what Coolsculpting is. It does take time over time, but it does permanently melt those fat cells or whatever so that they like will not come back unless you like gain a bunch of weight, which I'm not planning on doing. The results are better with diet and exercise, and I was on a diet before going, and I'm continuing that diet, as well as doing some moderate exercise here and there, riding my bike, doing jumping jacks, squats, the easy like in your home, no equipment workouts. But yeah, like I said, I don't really know my full results right now, so I might do an update video in a couple months to see how it all worked out. If you guys would like to see that, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And thank you so much to LaserAway for letting me and my mom do this. Remember, I'm uploading my mom's video tomorrow at the same time this one went up at 1 o'clock, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see the Botox. And my mom being super cute in her first little like cosmetic procedure. She's already booked an appointment to go back and get more stuff done, so my mom fell in love with like LaserAway and like doing it. And my mom actually was chatting with the people, the workers, for so long after. Like she became such good friends with them, and like I don't know, it just was super cool to see my mom like talking to people as like, oh my god, we're friends. It was super cool. So yeah, I will put a link to the LaserAway website below if you want to check it out. I'm not trying to push like cosmetic or plastic surgery or anything onto you, but if you were already in the market for something like this, I would definitely recommend at least the LaserAway in Scottsdale that I went to. Staff were super nice, it was super clean. They gave me a super cute goodie bag with like some face serum and some chapstick and some sunscreen. It was super cool. They also gave one to my mom. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys! Bye.